Hi there, thanks for joining Elnaz Yoga 360. Today I want to do a short 15-minute session for twists, and the sequence is inclusive of different twists for upper body and the upper back and the lower back. So as you know, twists are very effective, especially for the internal organs, and they have a detoxifying effect. So I hope that you enjoy and come on your mat. We're going to start in a minute.
Makes you feel so lucky. Makes you feel so lucky. Knowing how you're gonna face the day.
Okay, so just sit comfortably, sit crossed on your mat, and close your eyes for a moment. We always start the class by putting an intention for ourselves and to fully be present on our mat in our session. Start to deepen your breath and be aware of your breathing. And then when you're ready, just open your eyes, reach your arms all the way toward the ceiling. Externally rotate the arms a little bit. What I mean is that the inner arms are rotating toward the back of the room and the external part are rotating toward the front of the room. That gives a little rotation to the arms and gives more space around the neck. So breathe in and breathe out. Pull the belly in, lengthen the upper body. Take a deep breath here. Take a deep inhale. And with the exhale, you're twisting to the right, putting the outside of the back of your hand on your right quad. And again, take a deep breath, come back to the center. With the exhale, you're twisting to the left side, lowering the right hand. One more time, take a deep breath, go all the way up. With the exhale, lower the left hand. Again, come back to the center, take a deep breath, reach the arms toward the ceiling. With the exhale, you're lowering the right hand. Again, we're going to do these 2 more sets. Take a deep breath. Exhale, lower the left hand. Take a deep breath, come back to the center. With the exhale, twist to the left, lower the hand. Again, take a deep breath, come back to the center. With exhale, twist to the right and lower the hand. And from here, come back to the center. And then interlace your fingers behind your tailbone. Straighten the arms and open the chest to the front of the room. Collarbones wide. Then release. And we're going to do another side body stretch. Reach your arms toward the ceiling. With your right hand, you're going to grab the left wrist and very gently lean yourself to your right side. Give the side body stretch to the left side, but make sure that the hips are on the floor. Gently come back to the center. With your left hand, grab the right wrist and very gently lean yourself to the left side. Breathe in and breathe out. And then come back up. And then from here, we're going to transition to all 4, the tabletop. So come on your hands and knees. Make sure that the palms are underneath the shoulders. The knees are underneath the hips. Let's do 2 to 3 cat-cows. We're going to open the chest to the front. Take a deep breath. Pull the belly in. With the exhale, you're coiling your back. One more time, take a deep breath. Open the chest to the front. And with the exhale, coil your back. One more time, take a deep breath. And with the exhale, coil your back. And then from where you are, you're going to keep the knees where they are and the hips as it is. And you're going to just walk your hands a little bit to the top of the mat. And we are elongating the upper body, melting your heart toward the floor. Stretching the upper body. You can put the forehead on the floor. And when you're ready, you're going to keep your right hand on the floor and then slide your left arm all the way underneath the right armpit and twisting with the upper body. So as you can see, I'm putting the left shoulder and the left side of my head on the floor. And this is more a stretch for the shoulders, and the twist is happening on the upper side of the torso, the thoracic part. Very gently come back to the center. You're going to keep the left hand on the floor, and this time slide the right arm underneath the left elbow. Again, breathe in and breathe out. Let the twist happen on the upper body, the chest area. Very gently come back again to the center. Walk your hands back. And then from here, coil your toes under. We're going to push the hips and the thighs toward the back of the room, coming to downward facing dog. Or in Sanskrit, they call it Adho Mukha Shavasana. So start to bend your knees one at a time, pedal your feet, and stretch the back of the legs, the hamstrings. And then when you come to stillness, very gently walk your hands toward your feet. When you get to the feet, just have a pause. So this is called Uttanasana. Release the head and the neck. You can clasp the elbows if you want. Let the stretch happen on the back of the legs, the hamstrings. Then very gently just release your arms and push to the feet and come all the way up to the standing position. So we're gonna come to the top of the mat. We are standing in Tadasana or mountain pose. The feet are parallel to each other. The collarbones are wide toward the front, and you're placing the arms alongside of your hips. The palms are facing the front of the room. Let's take a deep breath. Reach your arms all the way toward the ceiling. Gaze up, touch palm. With the exhale, bring your hands to your heart and back to the mountain pose. One more time, let's take a deep breath. Go all the way up. And with the exhale, you're folding forward, coming all the way to Uttanasana. Let's take a deep breath. Lift your chest halfway. Ardha Uttanasana. And exhale back to Uttanasana. And put your hands around your feet. Step back to the plank position. And again, put the knees down, coming back to tabletop. So from tabletop, we're going to step the left foot between our hands. Please pad something underneath your right knee and come all the way up to low lunge. So inner thighs are hugging each other. Front knee is stacked over the front heel. Back toes are pointed. And we're going to reach the arms all the way toward the ceiling. Staying here for 2 deep breaths. Pull the belly in and give that little external rotation to the arms. Again, the inner arms are rotating toward the back of the room. When you're ready, bend your elbows and you're gonna gently twist to the left side. So this twist is happening with the rib cage. So don't be focused on the arms. You want the torso or the rib cage to twist. Stay here for another 2 deep breaths. Very gently come back to the center, and then from here, place your hands on the floor. Before we move from here, first try to lean a little bit forward. As you can see, I'm actually giving more extension to the right hip flexors, and leaning forward. If you can, also try to open the chest a little bit to the front of the room. You can come on your fingertips as well. Very gently come back up. And again, from here, we're going to do another twist. Just keep your right hand on the floor, and you're going to twist to the left side, opening the left arm all the way toward the ceiling. So I would recommend that you stay here if you are more of an intermediate practitioner, but if you want, you can also coil your back toes and come to the full pose by lifting your back knee off the ground, which is going to give more pressure on the groin areas. Very gently, again, put the back knee down. Again, point your back toes, put your hands down too, and we're going to push back, coming to tabletop. When you're ready, we're going to step the right foot between our hands, and we're going to come to low lunge. Again, make sure the front knee is stacked over the front heel. When you're ready, reach your arms all the way toward the ceiling. Stay here for another breath. Then bend your elbows like a cactus shape. Very gently twist to your right side. So again, feel the sensation on your right rib cage, and just breathe in and breathe out. Very gently come back to the center, and again, place your hands around your front foot and lean a little bit forward. As you can see me, I'm giving more stretch and extension on the back of the on the back leg. And then if you can, try to open the chest a little bit to the front of the room. Again, take a deep breath here. And then from here, coming back, just lean a little bit backward. Keep your left hand on the floor, and you're going to twist to the right, opening the right arm all the way toward the ceiling. This is another twist happening. Again, like the other side, you can stay here, or if you want, you can coil your back toes and lift the knee, the back knee off the ground, coming to the full pose. Staying here for another 2 deep breaths. And very gently lower the hands, put the back knee down, and you're going to push your leg back to the tabletop. And from here, coil your back toes under, push the hips and the thighs back to downward facing dog. And start to walk your feet toward your hands. You're going to come to Uttanasana. Let's take a deep breath. Lift your chest halfway, hands on the shin. Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale back to Uttanasana. And then push to the feet and come all the way up to the standing position. Reach your arms all the way toward the ceiling. Back to the mountain pose. And let's do only one more twist together. So bring the feet together and we're going to sit back to chair pose. So bend your knees and sink back. Utkatasana or chair pose. Reach your arms all the way to the front and up. Pull the belly in. The weights are on your heels. When you're ready, you're going to gently twist to the right side as you're putting the back of your left hand on the right quad. This is similar to what we did at the beginning of the class. Stay here for another 2 breaths. Very gently come back to the center. Just come to the standing position. Bring your hands to your heart. Let's give a break to the quads before we do the left side. So when you're ready, we're going to bend the knees, sink back again one more time, and reach the arms all the way up and above. And very gently twist to the left side by putting the back of your right hand on the left quad. Again, make sure that you keep the hip level and you don't want the right knee to jut out. So twist as much as you can, keep the hip level. Another deep breath. And very gently come all the way to the standing position. And let's have a seat on your mat. We are almost done with our practice today with the twist. As you know, again, it has a cleansing effect, and I hope that you benefit from this practice. And thanks for joining me today, and I appreciate if you can subscribe to my channel and help me to continue the production of these videos. So thank you so much, and namaste.